What's up, everybody? It's another Wednesday. My name is Joey Galvez, and I am here with my pal Ambrosia, and you're watching us live on The Experience. What's going on, Ambrosia?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I hope my internet isn't being weird and lame over there, because it looks like it says it's doing some weird stuff. But how's it going?
Good. Same. Good. I can't. Sorry if I squint a lot. I was telling Joey prior that I misplaced my glasses, which is really funny because I have like 4 or 5 pairs. And so bear with me if I'm squinting, if I'm not reading comments,
So what you're saying is we're gonna make Ambrosia read comments all night long, right?
Yes.
Welcome back, Ambrosia says next issue. Thank you, next issue. We appreciate it. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome back, Ambrosia. You weren't here last week, but we had a handful of people filling in for you, and we were hanging out and talking. It was a good conversation.
Very cool. I know I jumped on, or I didn't jump on. I was watching you guys for a little bit in between parents.
Yeah.
And I went to like type and then it just, but hello, I'm excited to be back.
Well, thanks for jumping in, even though you weren't there with us. You were there with us in spirit. That was awesome of you.
So was my family. They were watching.
That's really cool. I'm glad they were.
I would run upstairs because I got to do my conferences from home. But I had like conferences scheduled like every 5 minutes, and so if I had a 5-minute break, I would like run upstairs to like go grab something to eat. And I was like, "Mom, what are you watching?" And she's like, "Your podcast." And I was like,
"Oh, that's funny." Oh man, that's hilarious. She's like, "Your podcast," but you're not there.
What are you doing?
Hey, we have Edward Davis in the house. How's it going, Edward Davis? He's a creator. He's Finish Line Comics. He does all kinds of amazing stuff. You guys want to check it out. Immortal Era. Check all that good stuff out. Great stuff. Amazing, Ambrosia. It was a whole lot of fun, but I definitely did miss you hanging out with us and talking with us. It was. Go ahead.
I had like a list of things that like I would have talked about or I would have said, and I was like, I guess I'll just wait. It's fine.
That's funny. We got Juan Espinosa in the house too. He's another comic book creator. He does all kinds of really cool stuff. And I'm trying to remember. It is Adventures of a Cis Manalist, I believe. Excuse me while I take a drink. So Ambrosia, it's time for our first segment here. We're going to talk a little bit about what you've been watching, but I want to check in with you before we do. I missed you last week, so it's been like almost a full 2 weeks almost since we talked. So I mean, well, live on the air. because we talk almost every day. But anyway,
Yes.
so what's been going on since the last time we spoke to you?
I've been school has been, chaotic, but in like a good chaotic. Like I decided I'm just gonna name like every teacher a chaos coordinator because that's what we are right now. But
like
in
that. I
terms
feel it.
of like geekdom, um,
Mhm.
a lot of really good comics came out. A lot of good trade
Tons
backs
of-
came out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else? A lot of good shows. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of new shows, but aren't comic book shows, which is
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it's been interesting, but like the good interesting. So,
Yeah.
yeah, low key. Oh, yesterday was March 1st, and a ton of new Legos came out
Oh,
as
I saw
well.
that. Yeah.
Like
Well, we'll talk a little bit
so
about that here.
many.
You got to tell us. You got to update us. But before we do, let's talk a little bit about what's in your watch list, and we'll move right on into our first segment. All right, this is the part of the show where we talk about what is in our watch list, whether it is there now, it's leaving, or it's coming soon. We're going to talk about it. Ambrosia mentioning something that's leaving here. All kinds of crazy news has been going on, but I don't know if you heard this one. Boom. All the Marvel shows plus Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are going to be dropping on Disney Plus on March 16th.
That is insane.
And everybody's freaking out about this because they're like, bring everything back. So now all the shows are trending online, and everybody's like, watch all these shows so that we can bring them back. But people are saying they don't want the Knight of Flowers to reprise his role as Iron Fist.
How do you feel about that? Because
Kevin Descent says Ambrosia's dinner is on the dog's watch list.
This is true.
There you go. That's awesome. Listen,
because you enjoyed the Iron Fist.
Here we go. I'm gonna say it again. I'm probably gonna get my Geek card pulled right now because I'm gonna tell everybody I really liked Iron Fist. I liked it. Both seasons I liked it, and pull my card, but you can't do it because I got it. My card gets pulled so much that I have it on a tether so that I can just retract it back when I'm
okay. But here's the thing, and here's the thing that I think we need to normalize is that everyone is going to like something different, and it's okay to like something that not everyone likes. Like we need to have like people in their corners, because if not, like, I don't know, we need to have someone like hype them up. Even though it's not my cup of tea, it's yours. And I love that so much. So we need to normalize no one's geek card getting taken away.
Hey,
but just the fact that you like it is fine.
People like to drink their coffee and tea many different ways, right? And not one way is the wrong way. So
yeah. Because if G Fuel sponsored us, I would be like, because I drink G Fuel. I don't drink coffee or
it wouldn't be
tea.
this thing here. I'm not to cover up all the labeling here, but no, yeah, I'm all about that, man. G Fuel, if you're watching, everybody start dropping hashtag G Fuel, sponsor Ambrosia and Wednesday Warriors. Just saying. Anyway, Ambrosia, yeah, I'm really excited about this. I just listen, this is the one thing that I've been wanting, and I know everybody else wants out there, but I want a Power Man and Iron Fist team up. And this is the thing. And that's why I'm like, don't recast. They had the one good thing that came out of this was we had a really great team up with these actors, and when they were together, they did so good. You guys can't deny that.
No, and that's what I love so much. And I think what was so nice is that it didn't have like the Disney title to it. And so it was a little darker than what we typically see.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was so much more like wiggle room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really liked him. I'm really curious to know what the future has in store for some of these
Yeah,
characters.
same here. There, people are also speculating that, hey, if they're moving over to Disney Plus, does that mean that because they are a little bit darker, are they going to downgrade the rating a little bit? And that's a big, huge fear.
However, and I know we're probably going to talk about this later, but even though Batman's rated PG-13, I definitely have been reading like comments and stuff and saying that like it's definitely not like family friendly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people that have been saying people have been done really good actually, with not dropping. Some of the people who've already seen it, they've done really good with not dropping any spoilers. But those might be the really cool people who are able to be watching it right now, so that are like, I'm not gonna drop anything yet, So awesome. But I did hear some really good stuff coming out of that as well. But
me too. But like, so sorry, tying it back in, try not to be super off topic. But good. So if they could be PG-13 and still have it be dark, then hopefully maybe Disney could do that too.
Well, here Kevin Descent says he's expecting a parental control pin, which, hey, that goes kind of with what I'm with the direction I'm gonna talk about here. Since we're talking about the Batman a little bit here, let's move into a little bit of some Batman talk. Obviously, the Batman drops here, so this is still kind of in the realm of what's on your watch list. So it drops this weekend, right? Some people have already seen it, and some people are going to be seeing it. But here's the big thing, Ambrosia. I don't know if you know, but people, when they go see Batman this weekend, you're going to be paying a little bit more than usual for the ticket. And because at some places, at AMC at least for right now, and because they have come out and said that they are going to be rolling out variable pricing for certain movies, and they're starting that with the Batman. So people who are watching at AMC might have already noticed that uptick in prices.
Now my question is like, so I'm a stub user, so I pay one flat fee to see like 4 movies.
Okay.
Up to 4 movies a week. So I'm curious to know, are they going to up the sub? So technically, like, I don't pay a differential.
I'm wondering if they're going to do kind of the thing for people who hold those sub cards, right? Like you have to pay extra fees for like the IMAX and the,
but you don't
3Ds and stuff. Well, some places do.
Oh yeah, But
I'm wondering if that's what they're gonna do.
I have a feeling that they might, because I've kind of been waiting for that, because we kind of become like the snobs who have to have like the Dolby experience.
I mean, come on, we're American,
and we're like, we have to do the Dolby experience. I'm not gonna do the other one.
The other one.
I don't even know what the other one is.
I only go I only go to the theaters with the lounge seats, and not the ones with the levers, the buttons.
Okay, that's me. I'm like, not gonna lie, that's where I'm like, if I'm paying the same price, I'm gonna be bougie.
So next issue says it doesn't affect him, the uptick in prices, because he's a list member, A-list member.
Yeah.
So that must be you as well, right?
Yes, 100%. But this is where I've been waiting for it to change, because it also is just kind of like, I don't know. It's different that I feel guilty paying the same price being in my bougie spot versus like someone who is in a regular theater, which granted they have the same option to be in that theater as well. But I'm waiting for A-list to A-list be bump up prices, or
Ambrosia's list.
Yes.
Just kidding.
Or start charging like a couple dollars more for like the Dolby room or something, or so we'll see, because
we'll see what they're going to be doing. They're going to I foresee them doing variable pricing for different things as well within the theaters. Like I think we're going to start seeing packaging prices, things start bringing a little bit more popular, because I've already noticed that a handful of my friends are like, hey, we bought out a theater for Batman, and it was pretty cheap. Some of them said it was like $100 to do it, and you can do up to like 30 people. And it's like, and some of them even have really great group. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, because this is obviously just hearsay from what I'm hearing friends talk to me about. And I'm like, oh, cool. Don't fact check them, even though I should.
Right.
But I'm not.
But also,
Snoop
you don't want to be
over
like
here.
that person.
I don't want to be like, hold on, are you
let me
sure?
check.
Let me
Actually,
check that. But
that's
no,
wrong.
so but I do know that they do have group pricings, and you can purchase out theaters and things of that nature. That almost seems a lot for me and my kind of family thing. Like, it's really hard for me to bring my kids. I got small children. It's really hard for me to bring them into a theater. It's a big, huge thing. So if I like rent out a theater and just like give them the whole aisle, listen, I'm not gonna let my kids play. It's not a freaking playground, but it is easier to like have mom on one end and have a few chairs in between. You know what I mean? Instead
I
of
don't
just
know why kids feel the need to watch a movie upside down, or like they literally are in a
kids,
different
man.
position like every 30 seconds. They're like sprawled out
Mhm.
and then like upside down and then like walking back and forth. Dude, I get it. I
It's
get it.
kids, man. That's what it is. And JD, I always mess up your name. I'm sorry, man. He says ballsy move by AMC. Their stock is down by $18. Interesting. I haven't been in a hurry to get back to the theater, and gimmicks like pricing hikes aren't gonna get me back faster. That's absolutely true for some of those people who have been holding out, right? Next issue says it's cheap to rent the theater for new movies, about 100 150, but you watch it in a regular screen, which is no big deal, man. If I got kids, they're gonna be running around and back like with me. I'm gonna be missing a lot of the movie anyway. It's literally just to get us out of the house. I'm good with that. They require minimum amount of people to rent the theater though. So
I also have like
so if it's like minimum like of 20, they're gonna want you to bring 20 people.
I'm also waiting for them just to do another markup on popcorn. Like, I'm so excited to spend $20 on a medium popcorn.
There you go. Yeah, I'm always listen. Bring me a Camelback backpack full of soda, and I'm good. That's all. That's all of me right there. I'm cool. All right. Here's one more thing here. This is good on my watch list only because it's coming back. Oh, everybody from the Futurama cast is
Finally.
coming back. Finally, DiMaggio was the holdout. I listen. I was gonna read all those articles that I was sending you. I don't know if you did, but I literally don't know why he was holding out. I'm sure money. He's amazing, but I'm just glad they're back.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. Where are they streaming from?
They are going to. Is it Hulu? Is it Hulu now? Oh man, I'm horrible.
I don't know. There's so many different streaming services now.
Hulu. I think is it Hulu or HBO. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible now because I pulled up the article and I even read it, and now I'm just like I pushed it out of my brain. I'm like, I'm done with that topic. Let's move on to the next.
For a second, sorry, I blinked. I was like, wait, which topic are we talking about? Futurama.
Futurama. But yeah, I'm really excited about this because yep, Hulu's bringing it back.
Backing up the money truck.
Like, listen, first it was Comedy Central who was like, dude, we got to bring this back. Then they couldn't do it. They couldn't keep it going. Then now we got Hulu. I just hope that this time we can bring it keeps going, because this was one of my most favorite ones that came out of this group of creators. Awesome. I mean, other than Simpsons and all that stuff, right? But oh man, this was one of my favorite. I watched every single episode, all the movies, I think, except for like the last 2 movies that they made. But I'm excited about all this.
Do you keep up with The Simpsons now?
I do not. There's so much.
No.
The Simpsons, but I still love The Simpsons. I just have not.
I got invited. So the little kiddo that I tutor, I got invited to his birthday party, and it's Simpsons themed, and I'm really excited.
That's awesome. Are you gonna dress up?
Probably not. I would be the only one who dresses up. He already thinks I'm weird.
Oh my gosh, you have to.
No,
you have to dress up.
It's in my old hometown, like where you went to high school with. Knowing my luck, I would run into like every person. It'd be like a high school reunion.
Yeah. JD the art. DigiArtist says that sometimes the concession requirement, like each person has to buy a popcorn. Some of the places, like when they
Oh,
sell out the theaters, they make you buy some concession stuff. And
interesting.
yeah, and some places do like there are different options for different theaters. But some of them do better
Interesting.
than the others.
However, I will say that I think they put some sort of like specific chemical in their popcorn that makes it irresistible. Like there are times where like I am like,
called-
I'm not gonna spend that much money on popcorn. So then like I may or may not just sneak my own popcorn in with my purse. And then so I legit have like my little baggie of popcorn, and then like a couple people down are like eating theirs, and I'm like, no, screw this. Yours looks so much better. I'm gonna go get that one.
It's called MSG. No.
I was watching a TikTok where this guy was talking like really upset with Rachel Ray because she didn't put the MSG in the pho. And he was like, it's the MSG. And then he was like talking about how I don't know which country he was from, but they literally have MSG with the salt and pepper. Like people just like sprinkle it on.
What?
Yeah. And he's just like, I know, like, trust me. Like, it's fine.
That's weird.
They probably think that we're weird. I mean, Americans like mayonnaise, apparently.
I was watching something today. It was like the Littlest Chefs or some weird like that, something like that, with my kids, and they were making banana sandwiches with mayo, and I'm like, nope, who does that? That's not right.
Okay, and this is for you, and this is for everyone. Like, please, I need to know, when you make a grilled cheese sandwich, do you put butter or mayo on your sandwich to grill it?
But for like what?
A grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, you put butter.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Until I saw something and people use mayonnaise instead of butter.
You know what? Some people do, and I don't know why.
I don't either. Okay, Kevin says butter too.
You know what? It might be because mayo has the eggs and the all the other stuff, and I don't know. That's weird.
I will say
people use all of Miracle Whip too, and that's like Miracle Whip is like the fake stuff. It's like one chemical away from being plastic.
It probably is plastic. I will say that when it comes to chocolate cake, I do put mayonnaise in chocolate cake because it makes it so moist.
You can also put mayo. It's just oil.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just can't. I
can't either.
Can't do it. Ugh. Okay. DC news. Obviously, there's a lot of DC news, but it's literally a lot of Batman stuff. So I don't want to be talking about that stuff. Here's one ticker for you guys to let you guys know what that is. But
wait, Batman drops this weekend?
Yes, I just let you guys know.
Yes. Ooh.
Brendan Fraser's Firefly suit from Batgirl. The Batgirl show, it has been revealed.
Let's see.
Let me share my screen, and I'm going to share this really quick with you guys. And man, you guys are going to be excited about this because this looks awesome to me. I'm excited about this one. Look at this. Look how freaking cool that looks.
Okay. It looks like it's
Ambrosia, you don't have any glasses.
I don't have my glasses on. I can't.
Okay, Ambrosia, without because listen, I don't know if anybody has been watching at the top of the show. Ambrosia cannot find her glasses, so she can't see. So Ambrosia, tell us what you see.
I see gray. And it like by a circus tent.
By a circus tent? No. There's and that's all you see. Is
that's
gray.
All I see.
So this over here, what you thought was a circus tent.
Yeah,
is actually a fire truck.
Oh, I don't see that.
Here it is. Here's a different view of that there.
Okay, I'll have to rewatch this episode with my glasses on.
There we go. But look, it's freaking awesome. Maybe I can zoom in for Ambrosia, so like make it very huge for Ambrosia.
It just looks gray.
She's like, it just looks great. Leave it alone. Just leave it.
But I hope everyone else enjoys it, and I will definitely go back after this once I look for my glasses, and I'm gonna find it. And I'll be like, oh, I get what people are looking at now.
She's like, oh, I was close. And next issue says that Firefly suit looks fire. Yeah, it does. It looks so sick.
I'm excited to see Brendan Fraser again.
We
haven't seen him in a while, have we?
He's in Doom Patrol, but you don't see him. He's just doing the voice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it'll be good to see him again.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this because I think he's gonna do a really good job. I like the whole look of it because that was where I was going with this. I was like, oh, where are they gonna go with this? How are they gonna do this? He's kind of older too, and he's kind of a larger man now. Now that when we get a little bit older, we become a little bit larger, and we get a little bit more portly. So I don't know if he's gonna. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna be one of those roles where he's gonna have an apprentice or what. So I'm really interested in it though. I still don't know any information coming out of that.
I also one thing that I do really find different. Well, I don't know, different. I think there's like such a stigma about like aging, especially in Hollywood, and I don't know, like, I mean, there are so many, and granted, money pays for a lot of things, but the fact that we see someone who is like aging like how they should and beautifully, like, I don't know, I'm all for it. You go, Brendan Fraser. you don't lose any weight. You are fabulous the way you are.
You are absolutely fabulous the way you are, Brendan Fraser. You don't let anybody down.
No. I wish people wouldn't be mean. I'm already waiting for like comments of
the hate,
fat shaming. Yeah, I hate it.
Let's move on to some Marvel news. We there's a handful of things here, and they're mostly coming from Doctor Strange and Moon Knight and all kinds of other things.
Yes, I completely forgot about that.
So I do want to see this here though. So I guess Feige is saying that Doctor Strange is the MCU anchor.
What does that mean?
So I don't know. Listen, obviously anchor everything. It's the whole thing, the one thing holding it together or keeping it down. Like this is what I'm thinking. I think this is for what he means here is I'm thinking he's talking about the next phase. This is going to anchor down the next phase of. We already knew that though, right? I mean, he's just kind of confirming things we've already known here.
And it's interesting that he used the term like anchor. I would have used like tree because like it's like the trunk.
It's the trunk.
Because like so many things are going to be like sprouting off of it and not like because we like an anchor just it's.
I mean, come on, how can it be an anchor movie for the MCU? If there's tons of movies already prior that are really great, I can't agree with that with him. If that's what he's pertaining to, I can't say that I agree with that, but I do agree with look at this next issue is jumping ahead of me already. They're like, see that Mr. Knight poster. Shh. That one's next on topic.
Yes. Man. Okay. But hold on. So going on to the anchor, maybe Feige is one of those people who has the tattoo of an anchor that says unsinkable.
And he just that says unsinkable.
Do you not know that? Boom. Like that there are so many.
There it is.
So many tattoos of and from like a people that says like it's like a picture of the anchor and it says like I'll never sink or like things that are about like anchors sink. That's like maybe I'm convinced that a lot of people don't. There was a glitch in the Matrix and people don't really know what an anchor is.
There you go. Doc, the next issue said that they thought we were talking about Doctor Strange being anchor. I don't know.
I feel like that would make more sense than an anchor.
That would make more sense too.
Like,
but I like your theory. I like that he has. We're gonna say that Kevin Feige has a tattoo somewhere on his body that
it's gonna be on his butt.
That says unsinkable, and he's pertaining that to. I mean, listen, that would make most sense because I do think that they believe Doctor Strange is unsinkable.
Yeah,
and I really hope that it's with the craziness that we believe that is coming out of it. I really hope that it isn't because We got
Do you know
some
what
other stuff here.
else was unsinkable?
What's that?
The Titanic.
You just went for that easy one, right?
Yeah, I mean it's true.
You know what though? My heart sunk when I heard this news.
Oh, I thought you said your heart was gonna go on. I thought we were doing
I missed it. My heart was gonna go on, but it sunk.
My heart, yeah.
There we go. Let's rewind it a little bit. My heart is gonna go on because it sunk when I heard this news.
Oh, that's a good one.
Did Patrick Stewart just confirm that was who we thought it was?
Yep.
So
it was.
What does this mean? What does that mean?
It means that we have a can of worms. Like they opened Pandora's box and it's coming.
The geeks are going wild.
It is. And this in itself, like for one, a lot of people have been waiting for this to happen. Like what are your opinions on X-Men movies?
Listen, everybody's been excited about X-Men. The thought of X-Men coming into the MCU. This is the first time that we're getting any kind of inkling that they are in the MCU of some sort. But I'm kind of on the fence for this one because if this is what I think it is, it's the Illuminati, right? Illuminati is an interdimensional group of beings, right? Which means they're not going to be in this dimension. That means are we ever going to see them, connect together with the new phase Avengers or anybody? We might, if they're going to do some cross dimension, traveling and stuff. But
I think eventually we will, but I think right now just bringing them into the MCU in itself is going to be a huge step, which I think we've honestly been waiting for.
Hey, listen, I'm cool with it. If they're going to be doing this and they're going to be playing with like the multiverse, I'm down. I'm down all day because that means that we can get a whole universe of X-Men and their world, and it'll be completely different. Obviously,
Can you imagine having Disney Plus shows of like Gambit or like I don't know, just like the amount of stuff that they could do with that is astronomical.
Derpy Gaming says hello, and they say that I've witnessed the Batman last night. Yay! Oh wow! Congratulations! Yeah, we talked.
No
about
spoilers.
That. No
but
spoilers.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you were able to see it. Don't even give us thumbs up or thumbs down. No,
yeah,
don't tell us.
Just
however, okay, I did hear a rumor, and it's because you know how sometimes IBM is IBM, IDM. I don't know. The place where we find a lot of movie stuff.
IMDb.
Yeah, that one. It's not IBS. We don't have irritable bowel syndrome. But
IBM is like the old school like computer systems.
Oh shoot, yeah, that one. No, not that one.
Now, Ambrosia.
But they had Margot Robbie listed one of the characters on that website, that IMBD. Yes, there we go. So it's interesting because I mean, like we could have a Harley Quinn in there. Granted, it's in a different universe, but it doesn't have to be. I don't know. I would be kind of excited if we had Margot Robbie in there.
Yeah, I am down with whatever. Yeah, because it's gonna be. This is gonna be one of those things, right? We've had all these amazing actors and actresses in the MCU. And all this stuff doing all these other characters. Can we use them as an X-Men?
I'm okay with it. Also, it's super random, and I'm really sorry. This is the nerdy girl culture in me, and I'm really excited about Sartorial Geek, and I'm stoked to get that. But anyways, Zoe Kravitz's dress at the premiere was fire. Like it was like shaped as like cats. It was so good. It was like super subtle, but geeky. It was beautiful. If you haven't looked at it, do it.
Listen, all I'm going to say is if my wife catches me looking at it, I will be in trouble.
No, it's like it's respectful. It's not like the J-Lo, like J-Lo green
It's
dress, like early, like
all I'm gonna say is I can't be seen alone looking at that picture. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
There's
want to go
nothing.
any further into it. It's fine.
No.
Okay, we're moving on. But anyways, her dress is beautiful. Was it really that bad? I don't remember. Maybe I didn't
it's
have my
not.
glasses on.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But my wife would probably give me a weird look for looking for.
Elizabeth, if he looks, it's because I told him to. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Cool. I don't think I have any more. I mean, there is one little thing, and I mean, there is that one little thing, and maybe we should just skip over this thing. Here.
No,
and maybe we should not see
I'm
it.
so pumped.
Or do we need to see it? Do we need to see it? I don't.
Oh,
think we do.
I can't see it anyway. So
I don't think we should see this. I don't think because it's. I don't know. Do we need to see this?
That's Moon Knight. I see that. It's beautiful.
How cool is this Mr. Knight here? Look at this. That is freaking dope. That looks just like the freaking cover, Ambrosia.
It's top tier. And it like do you ever like smile so much your cheeks hurt?
Yep.
And that's what I've been like, dude, my cheeks hurt right now. I'm really excited.
This is so cool. I love this all day long. But here's the one thing though. We obviously saw him in his Moon Knight outfit, right? And we saw a little bit of Khonshu, and then we see this Mr. Knight one, right? But the one thing that we don't see in any of the reveals and the trailers and all that stuff is Lockley. Is Lockley or Lockie? I always mess it up. I had it.
I always say Lockley.
Lockley.
Or you say it so fast people don't know, but they're like, oh yeah.
No, I have it right here.
You guys ever do that in when you were like reading in class?
When you were like a kid?
And yeah, and you didn't know what a word was, and you're like, and
Mark Spector, Mr. Knight, and then Jake Lockley, I want to say, right? Why am I spacing on that name? Anyway, yeah. Everybody here, they're already correcting me.
Oh, no, is it wrong?
No, they're not. No, but yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I'm really excited to see what Oscar Isaac can do with this character because it's gonna be freaking cool to see like the range of what he can do with this. Because
especially with this character,
yeah, it's so cool.
It goes from like 0 to 100 so quickly, and it is indeed chef's kiss. I am super pumped for this movie, and I'm so I could read a little bit because I saw Mr. Derpy, and he said, that he would much rather watch Batman than ever see Moon Knight. Oh, dude,
I see that. He says Derby gave me. I'd rather watch the Batman again than ever see Moon Knight. Ouch. Okay.
Which I'm really excited that I'm hoping that meant that you enjoyed Batman, but also give Moon Knight a chance. Is it the character or is it Oscar Isaac?
Yeah, listen, I think I can understand that a little bit.
Why?
Because I lean a little bit more towards the DC reading stuff.
Yeah.
But watching Marvel all day, you know what I mean? But
and then you have such a heart for Batman.
Yeah.
That it's
a heart
of Batman. Yeah.
A heart of Batman. No.
Yeah.
Batman is my jam. That was one of the first things that I was really, really ever into, and then was Ninja Turtles. It was like X-Men, Batman, and Ninja Turtles. It was like those top three.
Wait, what was your first one?
It was Moon Knight.
What was your second one?
It was Batman.
What was your second one?
Moon Knight.
Oh, and then
no, it was Batman.
Stop.
It was She-Hulk.
My listening or my lack of vision impacts my listening apparently. All right, so Batman. I forgot your second one.
Batman. It was X-Men.
That's what Batman. I thought. And then Ninja Turtles. But you messed with me. I see.
I did.
I was so confused. I thought I glitched for a second.
We glitched again. Yeah, I mean, there's a handful of other MCU news. Like obviously, we got all that stuff popping up. One of our buddies of the show, Anna Barnhart, spoke to Charlie Cox. He also spoke to Vincent D'Onofrio. So there's a handful of new articles out there talking about Daredevil and the resurgence of those shows, and hopefully there's some little tidbits in there. So if you guys want to read those, make sure you guys go to comicbook.com and look up our buddy Adam Barnhart. He writes some really great articles over there.
He is super cool. He popped up on my TikTok under comic book, but I didn't realize that it was like, I thought it was his own personal account. And then I went and I clicked and I was like, whoa, nope, definitely not his personal account. So he's
we're gonna go mess with him.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, this is the big one.
She's like, no, I'm not gonna say a joke. Nope. I do the same thing too. I go and like start typing to joke with him. I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that on his like work page.
Or I don't know about you, or if you're like logged in for Scout or something, and then you're about to, and then I'm like, delete.
I do that all the time. I'm like,
yep. And then I'll go back and I'll like do it as mine though.
Yeah. There's handful of other stuff. I don't know if you like this one, Ambrosia. I did not write a ticker for it or anything, but iCarly is back in there. Supposedly they got a season 2 trailer poster premiere date going on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Did you guys want that? I don't know if you guys wanted that back.
Well, that's interesting. Well, okay. Even though that might not be my cup of tea, it might be someone else's. So my friends who are watching, if you are excited for iCarly, I'm really excited for you.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not. I could do without iCarly. That was even like that. One of my students asked me if I liked Hannah Montana or if like I ever got into Hannah Montana, and I was like, no, I did not. Oh shoot, what was I going to say? Apparently, I was very unaware of this, but do you remember Arthur, the show, like the Aardvark?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. So,
I watched confused. The episode. Did you?
So yeah, I was going to talk to you about this last week, but you weren't here. So yes, Arthur was, and let me take this down. Arthur from PBS Kids.
Hey, Arthur.
Yeah, right. It was in the pop culture news last week because they had a finale episode, and
I didn't even know there was
a finale. They were done with it. Yeah. It's been like 30 something years, so 20, 30 something years.
Have they been going on for that long?
They have been.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
And it's really cool. So and it started out like a little graphic novel for kids and stuff. So anyway, it was really cool. We watched it with my boys, and the first half it was a regular episode, but the second half they kind of talk about what would they do when they were older, what kind of jobs would they have, and they all kind of went around and talked about it. And then Arthur's was he became a graphic novelist, but they actually kind of went and kind of fast forward a little bit. So it was really cool. And he actually had this book, and it was the book that he wrote was the cover of the first Arthur actual book. And it was they did everything. It was like if you watched it from your childhood and you followed it, they closed the book on it like they did an excellent job. So
because it's on PBS, right?
Yes, it's on PBS.
Okay.
PBS.
Yeah, and the only reason why I found out about it was through TikTok.
But what's cool is he's a graphic novelist.
I love that
he grew up and became a graphic novelist.
That is amazing.
So
and
Arthur's a part of our team, Ambrosia.
Can you schedule an interview?
Yes, let's do that. Here in other news, Ambrosia, did you hear that Little Monsters stars Fred Savage and Howie Mandel want a sequel? And I'm down with that all day long. Are you? You don't remember Little Monsters?
Please don't hate me. No.
Oh, you hate
What's
it?
Little Monster? No, I don't know what it is.
Ambrosia.
Hold on, I'm Googling.
Ambrosia, close this out and look up Little Monsters right now with Fred Savage and Howie Mandel.
Okay, it was in 1989. I was not even a thought.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I was a thought. I've never seen it.
It's so good. You got to watch it. It's so good.
This is so weird. So even though I love 80s cult classics, but somehow I've missed this.
Yeah, it's freaking excellent.
Okay, I have homework to do. I will be watching this weekend. And
Do it up. I like it.
if I'm
It's a good
dressed up
classic
as Howie Mandel as the monster, then don't be surprised. Actually, be surprised because I don't dress up.
There you go. There you go. All right, Ambrosia, it's that time for our pull list breakdown, and we are going to be right back after. All right, this is the part of the show where we talk about Ambrosia's pull list breakdown. Ambrosia, break it down.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't even. I had the window covering your face, so otherwise
Wait, did
I
it
would have
really?
kept talking. I would have kept talking if I seen you that you stepped away. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, no! I was like, I think this is my chance to go to the little girl's room.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry,
Oh my
Ambrosia.
gosh, stop! Don't be sorry. I'm the one who nervously drinks Diet Coke.
Well, if you want, we can take a quick pause and I can
Nope,
talk a little bit about this stuff where you go.
I did it.
Okay,
I did
cool. That was fast, Ambrosia. Okay.
I'm a teacher. I have to.
Yeah, that's okay. You have a talent. All right, Ambrosia, break it down for us.
This is an expensive week.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many good ones. And I like not even including trade paperbacks that I already pre-ordered. So we have the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 91. I am behind on this one. The one where I left off is we were introduced to the Queen Goblin, which was awesome. So super pumped for the series, and I'm really excited where this is going.
Cool. Moon Knight. We were just talking about that. This is a really cool cover.
Yeah, dude. Moon Knight has been awesome. I've been super enjoying this. So this if Mr. Derpy Gaming, maybe you should give this run a go because it's a good one. And
which one is this? This is number 9.
Issue number 9, yeah.
Issue number 9. All right.
Oh, Dark Knights of Steel. This series has been so good, so much fun. If you are into like DC and like
the metal stuff, is that what it was? Does it follow the metal?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, this is like based in like the age of I don't even know, like witches and
okay.
I don't know what time period it is.
Like The Witcher?
Medieval.
Medieval. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It's been fun. Check it out.
All right. I can. And on 5 of 12, okay, it's a limited series. I could be down with that. Why not?
Ooh, The Nice House on the Lake. I'm so excited. The volume 1 of this just came out this week as well. James Tynion has been amazing.
This is an unsettling cover right here.
This book is very unsettling.
Okay.
Yeah. So volume 1 just came out. Super fabulous. This may have been one of my favorite books of last year. Super great. Oh, Medieval and DC. There we go.
Sorry, Nick. Next, she says, "I don't even go to the R that fast." And he says, "If you like medieval and DC Knights is perfect."
Yeah.
My pick of the week is Rogue Sun from Image.
Yes, I didn't put that on my list because I like to try to read it first before I recommend it. But I didn't read it. But I'm excited to try it out. I don't even know what it's about, but the cover is beautiful. Star Wars: The High Republic. I've been on a Star Wars kick. I've been getting caught up and it's been so good.
Yeah, and you should always read it before you tell people to read it. Yes.
She-Hulk. I have been obsessed with these covers and these colors. Cool. They're stellar. Issue 1 was really good. I'm stoked for issue 2. I'm excited to see Jen Walters prior to the show coming out. So I'm all for
And
it.
and I am listen, I'm a sucker for pink and purples, obviously.
Right. Like there's something like this color scheme
Uh-huh.
is beautiful. I will never wear those colors, but like aesthetically, my eyes are very pleased.
Right, right.
Daredevil, Woman Without Fear. Ugh, love it. Elektra is killing it, like literally. But
Nice.
it's been awesome. She we're 3 issues in. Elektra is Daredevil. If you definitely keep up with Devil's Reign, find out, but it's good. Yes, Jen Bartel is. I love her covers. I ordered them all.
Forever.
When she did the women's all like the women's month covers, I think
Mhm.
last year. Like, was it
Oh yeah,
last
yeah.
March or I don't know. It's been a while. But I ordered all those covers, all the variants that she did because
That's way
they
cool.
are stellar.
Yeah, they look gorgeous. This one looks really gorgeous. All right, let's see. Next one. Here we go. Crossover.
Super behind, but I love crossover. If you are a Donny Cates fan, if you are a comic book lover, this series is truly a love letter to comic book readers.
I'm really bad, and I haven't even started this one. I think I have
Dude.
like the first 2 issues physically, which I'm probably never gonna touch. But
Oh,
I do have them digitally, but I don't think I haven't read it yet.
you should.
Mhm.
I cried during like the first issue
Oh
just
no.
because like in a good way. Like it's just
Okay.
because it is truly a love letter to comic book readers. And Tony Cates like mentions that at the end of issue 1. And it just like hits you in like the reason why we read comic books.
Okay.
It's super touching.
Love it. Awesome.
And I'm also in love with when like comic book writers like add little like
Mhm.
um
Have
it's definitely a book. If you know comic book characters and like writers and everything, you will
Mhm.
just like laugh and smile because he like gives little like hints and little like touches of a little bit of everything. And even like his like little like the background, like you'll just find like little Easter eggs, like missing Chip Zdarsky, like just fun little stuff.
Next issue says I just caught up to crossover last week because I want to read 13 when Kirkman writes guest writes.
What? That's awesome.
That's cool. That's way cool. And then Alien. I don't know if you know this one, Ambrosia, but the writer Philip Kennedy Johnson, he does Scout book. He does
Oh, does
Smoketown
he?
over at Scout.
Oh, I
And
didn't
he
know
does
that.
all kinds of amazing stuff with Marvel, DC, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, amazing, amazing.
I have been loving like issue 9 was so good.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to see issue 10.
Yeah,
If I
so
think the new story arc was like at issue 7 or 8. Which so jump on there. The rest is you could leave like issue 6 and forward. But the new story arc is great.
yeah, and make sure you guys go to scoutcomics.com and pick up Smoketown. It's dope. Seriously.
I was gonna say like smoking dope.
Smoke
Ooh,
like Smoke Town.
yeah, like
Okay.
you.
Strange. What's up with that?
If you have been reading The Death of Doctor Strange, we just wrapped that up. And so this kind of coincides with that. I haven't read issue 1 yet. So I don't know exactly where it starts off or if you need to read the other one. But it's written from Jed McKay, who also wrote The Death of Doctor Strange. So
Cool.
we have a new Strange coming up.
Next issue says Philip K. Johnson is in charge of Action Comics right now, but this Alien book has been solid. That's he's doing Action Comics. He's doing that Alien book right now. I don't know. Next issue, have you read Smoketown? I guarantee you, dude, it's so good. All right, let's see what's next, Ambrosia. Devil's Reign.
X-Men. Another tie-in. The tie-ins have been pretty good. So I'm excited to see where this X-Men goes. We have some Black Suit Spider-Man in there as well, which always has my heart.
A Spider-Man Devil's Reign.
Another tie-in of Devil's Reign. We got some Spidey action going on with Take It From Me. Dude, how do you read all these comics prior? You are amazing.
I know I can't read them like that.
I'm
Well,
a week behind.
he said I have Smoketown on my review pile. That's an old review pile then. Just kidding, because that's a way old book.
Hey, I have my to read stuff that came out a long time ago as
Me
well.
too. Me too. I'm all looking over there. I actually have listen, I don't want to show, I don't want to move my camera because I have I have a very large calendar with things written out of the stuff that I need to do and like content I need to create and like books I should write and talk about, and I'm like, oh, I didn't do that.
No.
Cool. All right, where are we at? Oh, I went too far. Here we go. No, this one we were there.
We just finished that.
Okay.
Spider-Woman. I don't even remember where we left off at, but I think I was excited. I think I liked it. I don't remember. I think it was good. Okay.
She's like, I think it was good.
I think so. Ooh, Arkham City, so much fun. A couple issues behind, but the artwork is everything. I loved this one.
Super cool. Walking Dead Deluxe.
It's been great. It's also very different from the show, so it's been fun to read them and then compare.
Because you haven't read them when they were all
no, I'm reading
black
them.
and white, right?
Yeah, and I am new to The Walking Dead. Well, once COVID hit, like when we just first went into lockdown, is when I started watching them.
Well, they have 300 and like what 6 or 9 issues, and it's a lot for people to go back and that's a lot to invest in.
Yeah. It's really cool because over at our public library they have them all, which is super fun to see. But
that's cool. That's
yeah. So I'm excited to be able to have these in my collection.
Cool.
Ooh,
I love this cover.
Eye of the Storm has been so good. Like literally, I don't understand how people who are like mega Star Wars fans aren't reading these comics because, dude, they are so good.
Yeah.
I think Charles Soule's writing them.
Oh, this is so cool. What if
I'm so excited.
America.
I love this.
I love this.
I love so much that we are doing What Ifs again. I'm curious to know though if it's going to be a What If miniseries like what we did with the Spider-Man Shadows, or if this is going to be a just a one shot. So maybe next issue might have some insight since he's on top of reading. Is this a one shot or is this a miniseries
of this one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably going to be a one shot.
But the Spider-Man Shadows. No, that's what I was asking next issue. So Spider-Man Shadows was a What If, and that was a 5-part miniseries.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Next issue, tell me. I'm just kidding.
New Burn.
Ooh, this has been great. Chip Zdarsky writing detective stuff. I'm for it.
Like noir?
No.
Noir. The Thing.
This has also been such a good comic. I've been loving it so much. There's a lot of things that like it gets you questioning, and whenever I read this, this is gonna sound really weird. I've never tripped acid before, okay? Just so you know. I've never done any drugs. But like when I read this, I feel like I'm tripping acid. I don't know why. I don't know if there's because there are some things that you're like, wait, what? Or if the timeline. Yeah. So I know that sounds really weird. I don't know what tripping acid feels like, but I think it's like reading this comic. I don't know.
That's hilarious. I don't know either, Ambrosia. So
have you been reading it?
I've not been reading it.
Okay, dude. Okay, so I really, really need you to read The Monkey's Prince, issue 2, because you read issue 1, and we both were like,
what if Miles is an anthology of what ifs about Miles? I love it. Oh, I didn't even see that. You just sent me a list and I just pulled pictures. I just pulled the covers.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
That's awesome. Now I want to go read it. I think I have it in my I think I have it in my my cloud drive.
You
I
have it
think we have it.
digitally as well.
I think we have it in our shared cloud drive, right?
Yes.
Monkey Prince. This one looks
Okay.
dope.
Yes, I really need
always
you to
love
read.
these covers. These look
Yes, you always love the covers, but you didn't quite love the story. So I really need you to
Yeah.
read issue 2 so we could talk about it because I haven't read issue 2 though. But we
Okay.
can find out if it gets any better.
Okay, I'll read number 1 and number 2, and then that'll be my
No, I
homework
thought you
for
already
next
read
week.
number 1.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, because we talked about it and we're like, eh.
Oh, maybe that's
Okay.
why it's like maybe that's why I didn't
You
know.
liked it so much you forgot about it.
Maybe I liked it so much I forgot all about it.
Ugh. Again, so Medieval meets DC, but this is the Gathering. Is it the Gathering Storm?
The Gathering Storm, yeah.
Okay. Which I don't know what this one's gonna be about, but I'm really excited because this is gonna be a little like bluff from what we currently see.
Cool. And then now, here we go.
Oh!
We're dropping some scout stuff here. So this one's supposed to be first though, because I was supposed to talk about this one first. So let's talk about this one. You are super excited about Sartorial Geek.
I am so
tell people
excited.
what this one's about first. What is Sartorial Geek?
It is fashion meets geekdom, which is amazing. So and it's not like I need to stop saying like it is a feminine like a I don't know because it's for everyone. So if you
It's not just for women.
It's not just for women. There you go. Thank you.
Mhm.
But there's like
It's
is
all inclusive.
Yes. However, it is ran by women, which I also love. And look how beautiful she looks right there.
Yeah, and this is Kelly Sue.
Yes. Also, I had no idea that she was married to why am I gonna space on his name right now?
I don't know who she's married to.
Okay. I'll think about it and then I will remember.
Okay.
But anyways,
this one's dropping from Scout though. This was really cool.
Yes,
Super cool.
I am so excited. I just checked to see when my box is coming in because there is a package that you could get issue 1 in, and they did this mystery type box. And I'm really pumped.
From the Sartorial Geeks, right? Is what you're saying? You bought it from them. Okay.
Yes,
yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Sorry, I bought it through them. And they only had 50. So I was one of the chosen one, and I was able to get it.
Nice.
But,
I love that.
Yeah, so they're gonna have like some fashion stuff, some nerdy stuff, a little bit of everything. Which
don't tell anybody. Do not tell anyone.
You got it. You have it.
But I have the digital copies. You know when like they put it together and they need to like still crop it.
How did you get that?
We work for Scout, Ambrosia.
Dude, I must have the wrong one. I'm convinced I do not have what you have.
Well, I
don't have this.
Somebody and I said, "Hey, we kind of need this," and they were like, "All right, let me send that to you." And I said, "Thank you."
What else is in it Intel then, Joey?
So I'm gonna send the files to you so that you can and so that you can crop it all up for the crop and clean up the crop lines. And you can create some really cool content for us. So,
Matt Fraction. Sorry,
Matt Fraction. What is that from?
That's her husband.
Oh, Matt Fraction. Okay.
Oh, see, you got
it. Next issue, Matt Fraction. That's cool. Okay, cool. Here we go. Boom. North Bend. Is oh my gosh, like I'm getting trigger happy over here. North Bend dropping from Jordan. This is North Bend season 2, number 2, dropping Ryan Ellsworth. This was really cool too because this is like a kind of like an MK Ultra government mind drug conspiracy. Really, really cool. Stake Volume 1. Here's the one that next issue said that he has on his review pile. This is really good. This comes from David Byrne and Francesca Fantini and Joel Rodriguez. They are all amazing people. This is Volume 1. You guys can pick it up right now in stores. Another amazing one from amazing team Black Cotton. This is Volume 1 from Brian Hawkins and Patrick D. Foreman. Amazing people over there at Black Cotton. They have another book coming out. They got one in I don't know if it's still in Kickstarter, but it should be coming very, very soon to the shelves for everybody else. Very, 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 very soon. What else do we have? Oh, and this is a really cool one. This is an 11 by 17 collected edition of like the pages within the book before they, like the inked pages with the blue lines and all that good stuff. And they even have some extra stuff inside. And it's a 11 by 17 book, and it's freaking awesome. If you guys have not seen this in person,
It's beautiful.
it is
I haven't seen it in person, but I can just tell it's
I
beautiful.
haven't seen it in person either, but it's freaking awesome. And then Juniper #1 drops.
Great for
cool.
all ages.
Yes, this is coming from Scoot. Amazing stuff here. I have not been able to read this because unfortunately the only copy that I have is the I think it's the pitch the pitch package that they sent Scout.
Oh,
And
really?
that's the only way that I was able to read it. Next issue says, did you say 11 by 17? Gimme.
did.
Yes, I did. And it is 11 by 17 and it's gorgeous, dude. I wish I had one physically in front of me to show you guys how cool it is. It's way cool.
Maybe we'll get it in our box.
Maybe I'll talk to somebody. Maybe they'll send us. And he says, Juniper #1 looks so cute. It's really cool looking. Headless season 2 issue 2 is out as well. And then Swamp Dogs #2 just dropped as well. This is another one. You guys are definitely gonna want to grab that one too. Super cool stuff. And recently I was able to sit down and speak to J.M. Brandt, who was a co-creator of Swamp Dogs. That episode's going to be dropping very soon. Ambrosia, I was supposed to edit an episode for you today. It's going to be dropping tomorrow. I'll edit tonight. So you got some stuff going on. What are you talking about, Ambrosia, on your show? Did you forget already?
Yes, I did. But don't worry, I remembered the first superhero group. So, Justice Society Association.
Sweet, I love it. So make sure you guys.
JSA.
Yeah, make sure you guys are checking out comic book history lessons from.
Oh my gosh, it's already 8:06. Where did the time go? Time flies when we're having fun.
I know. Ambrosia, that's the show. Can you please let everybody know where they can find you?
You could find me on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes, as well as Twitter and Instagram at Ambrosia_Linda, as well as Scout Comics, all the fun social media, and then comic book history lessons, which new episode comes out tomorrow. Whoop whoop. What about you, Joey?
Well, you can find me at Joey Gowers 1984 on Twitter, and anywhere you guys do a tippy type Google search or whatever, you can find me there. You can find me at my podcast called The House of Indie, where I speak to comic book creators and we talk about promotional stuff. But when the second half of the show, we go deep into the creative process, so much that creators listen to the show and have told me that if they had my show 2 years ago, if they knew about it 2 years ago, it would have helped them create some books that they got picked up through publishers. So like, it's that cool, guys. Like, and I'm not saying this, creators are. And all I do is I freaking fanboy out and ask them cool questions, and that's all I do. So
that's awesome.
It's not even me, it's them. It's all them. So, but yeah, you can find me doing that. I drop episodes. I'm going to be editing some episodes. I got a ton of them. I'm sitting on a ton of them right now. And I've got some people that I've scheduled this weekend. We got a handful of crazy people that are awesome stuff. So make sure you guys are checking out House of Indie. You guys can check it out to go to houseofindiepod.com and check it out there. Ambrosia is probably going to be doing some musings for me as well.
Yes, it's so funny. I was thinking about that last night. I was like, I have failed and I haven't done.
She's gonna be doing some.
I will be.
I'm saying it out loud right now on so that she's
manifesting it.
Yeah. So Ambrosia said she agreed to write down some of her Pula's breakdowns for you guys. We're just not going to give her too much because she is a hero in the classroom and we don't want to take her.
We are all heroes.
Chris at BTO Bat Book said applauds, great job, thumbs up. Next issue gives us a bunch of hand clap. So if you guys don't know who Chris from BTO and Bat Book says, he is one half of Professor Frenzy at Professor Frenzy Show. You guys can listen to them every single Wednesday. They talk about indie books. They break down all their favorite books that they picked from the week before.
It is amazing. I love it so
super,
much.
super cool. And they do an amazing job. They gave us a really cool shout out last week, Ambrosia, and they are two amazing people who we definitely love and enjoy.
Very much so.
And then if you guys don't know who Next Issue, make sure you guys head over to all your favorite podcast player and listen to Next Issue podcast.
Yes, Danny's amazing. Appreciate
amazing. Yeah, he's a really cool dude. And I'm actually trying to poach him, Ambrosia. I'm trying to poach him to bring him onto the network. So
do it.
He said that they've began dropping episodes, so make sure you guys go and check them out and download and subscribe.
Yeah, I was on his podcast too.
Yeah, super cool. Cool.
Wonderful dude.
Chris, and look at this is my mom right here, guys.
I know his mom.
And then next issue, thanks. All right, you guys are amazing. We thank you guys. We will see you guys next time right here, same geek time, same geek channel. Ambrosia, it's amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me every single week. You are a pleasure to talk to. Thank you.
You are a pleasure.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later. Bye.